Robbie, how does it feel to be Championship Manager of the Month?
Yeah, I'm delighted. It's obviously a good reflection on where we are as a club and for the players as well. But like I say all the time, the credit goes to the players for the work rate they put in. They're the guys that go out and win the game for us. They're the guys that get the club the rewards, and have put them in the position that we are at the moment. So it's a great credit to them and also to the coaching staff. They've been fantastic.
Yeah, it's just another example of how well things are going, how good a feel-good factor there is about the place.
Yeah, look, we're really pleased where we are at the moment. I think that we all agree we've done well so far, but still a long way to go. Still a lot of games. I know I keep saying it, and the games are coming down, but we're still in a position where we have to work hard. We have to make sure we get ourselves continue in this position and continue to build for not just this season but the following season as well.
You certainly had to roll your sleeves up and get stuck in, show a bit of dig and determination last weekend. How important a factor, how important a commodity is that? You can't always just blow teams.
It's massive, see at this time of the year. It's very difficult to play good football. Sometimes you're going to venues with difficult surfaces as well, and I think the Callum Butcher getting the Player of the Month as well reflects that. Callum for me has been one of our main players this season, but at the start of the season it's all your strikers get it, it's goals, it's flair, it's all this kind of stuff. But when you get at this stage of the season, you see the guys that are the stalwarts of the team, that are battling, that are winning tackles, that are dominating games, and that's a reflection of how this part of the season is. I've said all along that your December, January into February are the months that you have to grind it out, you have to battle, and we did that Saturday.
Yeah, I was going to ask about Callum Butcher deservedly getting Player of the Month. How important a player has he been for the side?
He's been huge for us, right from the start of the season. He's given us that physicality in the midfield, he's given us the leadership and the strength. I think there's games when you can control it and it's your ball playing players and your flair players that light the game up, and there's other games where you have to have that dig and physicality to make sure you go over the line, and Callum's provided that for us.
At the other end of the pitch, as it were, Lawrence Shankland's been banging in a lot of goals. Good to see though others chipping in as well.
Yeah, it's important. I think the game on Saturday, you go there, we got turned over the last time we were there. It's a difficult venue to play in, the weather's not great, surface is tough. It's very difficult to carry the ball and make any real clear-cut chances. Everything's quite direct. So, we knew going into the game that set plays would be very important. We did a lot of work on it. And thankfully get good delivery again for Nicky and a great header from Mark Connolly. So it's important that we don't rely on one or two guys to score the goals. We have to get them from elsewhere.
Obviously the transfer window opening now, Robbie, and you're looking at a couple of players, obviously Freeman and Powers, I believe. How have they impressed you so far in the training?
Yeah, both of them have done very well. Very well. I've been pleased with both of them. We have a game today that they'll play in. We'll have a good look at them and make a decision towards the end of the week, but we want to strengthen the team. It's important that the guys that come in, one, are good enough to take the club to the next level, but also have the character, and it's good when you get these guys in that you can have a look at them over an extended period to find out their character and make sure they fit into the dressing room, and both of them have.
Both playing at a high level at the minute, both big clubs. Is that something you want, that sort of mentality coming?
Yeah, I think it's important that whoever comes into the club in the January, whether it be in the summer, they have to improve the squad that we've got. Whether that be improving the first team quality, or better, and maybe in Kieran's place it's an opportunity to develop them as well. Improve that group just behind the starters. It's important that we don't just bring people in for the sake of it. One, the talent has got to be there, but also the character to want to get better and want to improve the team is there.
I know you want to emphasise the fact that you don't want complacency to set in, but are you allowing yourself to even slightly look ahead to next season in the quality of player you're bringing in? Are you gearing them for the Premiership? Is that what you've been doing since you came in, basically?
I think we've been doing since we came in. You've got to look to improve the squad every single window. Whether that be one player or whether it be 5 or 6 players, the squad has got to improve all the time. As a manager, that when you start in a job, by the time you leave the job, the team has got to be in a better place and a better condition. And I think we've managed to do that at the last couple of windows. We'll hope to do that again in this window.
Christophe Berra, as a player, well, he's obviously been told he can leave Hearts. Robbie, is he that sort of standard of player that you...
Yeah, I know Christophe really well. I've known Christophe since he was a kid coming through at Hearts, and there's no doubt he's a very good player. I don't know his situation, didn't know what was happening with him. I'm sure if he's been allowed to leave, there'll be a number of teams that will be interested in him.
And obviously the transfer window works both ways. The quality of your side this season, obviously the players will be of interest to other clubs. Robbie, how hopeful are you that you're able to keep the squad intact and you won't lose any?
Yeah, it's the nature of football, you know, and we've stated for a long time that, you know, this is not a window that we're looking to move players out that we don't want to move out, that we don't want to sell. You know, and there's no doubt in that, as we'll say, every player has a price, but when at this club the price is high because the value to the club of getting promoted is very high. So we have to make sure we keep our good players here and make sure we get ourselves to the place we want to be.
I guess as a compliment to yourself and what you've done in the squad, that teams are looking at your players, and it shows how well the club's doing.
Yeah, look, Dundee United have had a history of bringing through good players and developing them, you know, whether that be through the academy system, which at the moment is really kicking on. We've got a lot of young players coming through, whether that be bringing players in and developing them. You know, I think that's the ethos of the club. It's what the chairman wants to do, you know, and that's what we're trying to do. So we have to understand that every window there's going to be interest, and the players have to just accept that and make sure that we focus on the job at hand.
Robbie, how difficult a challenge will it be this weekend against Partick Thistle?
Yeah, it'll be tough. I know Collie very well. You know, I would expect maybe one or two players to come in this week. You know, and he's trying to do a little bit of work to move his squad about. They've still got a good team. I know they've had a difficult start to the season as a change of manager. They kicked on a wee bit, had a wee fall away, but in recent weeks they've done very well. So we're always not going to far out. It's going to be a tough game. We'll take a really good support there, and we hope to get a similar result as we did at the start of the season.
And it's been a great run of form away from home for Dundee United. It will be a 6th win in a row if you do manage to get the 3 points at Partick Thistle. What's kind of worked recently away from home?
I don't know, to be honest with you. We go into games, you know, expecting to win. We have that mentality and that belief. We have the work rate to go and do it, and we have the players that we believe will get the quality to get the 3 points. You know, to win 5 away games in the bounce is you know, doesn't happen often.